Coastal plains to the coast now. A strict curfew is in effect for Oak Island, where a mandatory evacuation for visitors started earlier this week. The ocean is the biggest threat there. Check out this video of the waves crashing into the Oak Island Pier, breaking off parts of it. CBS North Carolina's Jonathan Rodriguez has been on the island since earlier this week.
Yeah, guys, I'll tell you, the southeastern part of the state has certainly taken a hit from Hurricane Matthew. In fact, we are still feeling the effects out here on Oak Island. I checked in with the National Weather Service. We're seeing wind gusts right now anywhere from 55 to 70 miles an hour. You look at the ocean behind me, it's still pretty intense, but I'll tell you, nothing like we saw a couple of hours ago. I'll show you video of that in just a minute. But you drive through town and you'll see things like down power lines. We have significant flooding. There's wind damage, beach erosion. So we are certainly not out of the woods yet. Take a look now at what it was like to be here throughout the morning here in Oak Island and over in neighboring Southport.
The rain started pouring around 3 a.m. Low-lying streets began to flood. As the sun rose, so did the wind speeds. The fire department checking on conditions around the island.
They're like a tropical storm right now, but from what they're saying, we're going to get a little bit more a little later.
He was right. Wind gusts continue to hammer the beach, scattering sand for miles. Waves were getting intense.
Very windy. Can't walk on the beach. Sand's really hard on your face. It's almost like being sandblasted. I mean, it's more than I expected.
But it's not just the beach. Here in Southport, the waterfront, also a big concern. You can look at the waves here are already coming over the barrier here. So a lot of businesses and homes along the waterfront have boarded up their windows and doors, hoping to prevent flooding. Have you ever seen the waterfront like this?
No. It's rough. It's splashing up over the curb, and it's hurts your face.
All throughout town, roads were blocked off as utility crews worked to fix down power lines and blown transformers. And back on the ocean front, streets were underwater, becoming nearly impassable. By the afternoon, the ocean was raging. The beach virtually disappeared beneath the waves. Water was reaching oceanfront properties, and the surf spilling over into driveways and into the road. And it continued to intensify. Waves slammed into the shore, destroying dunes, and hammered the pilings along the Oak Island Pier. Finally, there was only so much it could take. The pier collapsed and slammed into the ocean.
Now, these conditions are expected to be here throughout the night. Again, heavy winds, heavy rains. We'll be monitoring the conditions throughout the night. If you are in the area and do have damage, the shelters are open here in Brunswick County. They say they're going to stay open as long as they need to until Matthew completely clears this coast. Guys, back to you.